You know that moment when someone speaks English so smoothly, so naturally, and you think to yourself, wow, how do they do that? It feels easy for them, relaxed, almost effortless. Well, that's exactly what we're talking about today. How to talk to anyone with confidence in English and in life. I'm Ghofran, and this is English with Ghofran, where we learn real English through real human conversations. And today, I'm not alone. I'm joined by Meal. Together, we'll explore confidence in a way that feels natural, not forced, not perfect, just real.
Hey everyone! I'm really happy to be here. And honestly, a little nervous too. But I think that actually fits today's topic perfectly. Because if you've ever felt nervous speaking English, you're definitely not alone.
Exactly. And that's what we want you to feel today, that you're not alone in this journey. So before we jump into tips or techniques, let's be honest for a moment. Talking to people can feel scary.
Very scary sometimes, especially when English isn't your first language. Your mind starts asking questions. What if I say something strange? What if they don't understand me? What if I forget a word halfway through?
Yes, it's like your brain suddenly freezes right when your mouth is supposed to start talking.
Exactly. And later, when the conversation is over, you replay everything in your head. Why did I say that? Why didn't I say anything at all? I've had that moment so many times.
Me too. But here's something important that changed everything for me. Everyone feels this sometimes, even native speakers, even confident people.
That's so true. The difference isn't that confident people never feel fear. They just speak anyway.
Yes, confidence doesn't mean being perfect. It means being okay with imperfection. And honestly, most of the time, the other person is nervous too. They're thinking about their words, their voice, their expression.
Exactly. Everyone is busy inside their own head. So once you realize that, talking feels lighter, less heavy.
But there was something else that really held me back before. Comparison. I'd sit in a group, hear fluent speakers, and slowly feel myself getting quieter, smaller.
I know that feeling. You start thinking, do I even belong here?
Yes. And one day, I told myself something very simple. No one is above me, and I'm not above anyone else. We're just people, trying to connect.
That mindset changes everything. When you stop trying to sound impressive, you start sounding real.
Exactly. You stop performing and start connecting. And that's where real confidence begins.
But then comes the next challenge. Okay, I feel brave now. But what do I actually say?
Yes, that moment when your courage shows up and your mind goes completely blank.
I know that feeling. You start thinking, do I even belong here? Someone asks, how was your week? And all you can say is, uh, good.
I used to think that was an English problem, but it wasn't. It was a preparation problem. I never thought ahead about what I wanted to share.
Same here. Now I do a small mental check before social moments. What's one thing that happened this week? Something interesting. Something simple.
That's such a helpful habit. It's like having a small conversation toolbox ready. Nothing complicated, just ideas.
And even if you don't prepare, you can still start conversations easily.
Yes! Sometimes the best topic is right in front of you.
Like once, I was standing in a long coffee line and said, wow, this feels like waiting for concert tickets.
That's perfect. Simple, funny, natural. Conversation started.
Exactly. You can comment on the weather, the place, the moment, anything that connects you now.
And for English learners, this is gold. You don't need long sentences. Just, it's really crowded today. I love this song.
Small talk opens big doors.
And confidence grows one hello at a time. Which brings us to practice. Because, honestly, the only way through awkwardness is through awkwardness.
You can't skip that stage.
Nope. At first, your words feel like they have training wheels.
And one day, you realize you don't need them anymore.
Exactly. And mistakes? They're not the enemy. Silence is.
If you're not making mistakes, you're not growing.
And then something beautiful happens. You stop obsessing over grammar and start focusing on meaning.
That's when English stops being something you study and becomes something you live.
And now, it's time for our vocabulary breakdown. Matilda, take it away.
Hey everyone, it's Matilda. Let's look at some important words from today's episode. Intimidating. Something that makes you feel nervous or scared because it seems difficult. Example, speaking English in public can feel intimidating. Terrifying. Extremely scary. Example, giving a speech was terrifying for me. Genuine. Real and sincere. Example, people trust you when you're genuine. Caught off guard. Surprised and unprepared. Example, I was caught off guard by the question. Awkward. Uncomfortable or embarrassing. Example, there was an awkward silence. Obsessing. Thinking too much about something. Example, stop obsessing over mistakes. Eventually, after some time. Example, you'll eventually feel confident. Intent. Purpose or focus. Example, listen with intent. Mirroring, repeating or reflecting someone's words. Example, mirroring helps build connection. Grace, calm, polite behavior. Example, she ended the conversation with grace.
Thank you, Matilda. That was wonderful.
And to everyone listening, remember, confidence grows with every real conversation.
Keep practicing, keep connecting, and keep speaking with confidence. See you in the next episode of English with Ghofran. Bye-bye.